In Jeremiah 29 verse 11 po, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Hindi natin alam kung anong mga susunod pong mangyayari, pero totoong alam at nakikita ng Diyos ang lahat ng bagay. Alam niya kung ano yung plano sa atin. Alam niya kung ano yung pinaka-plan niya sa atin. And 'di ba sabi nga po sa Jeremiah 29:11, alam ng Lord kung ano yung plano niya sa atin. Alam niya. And it is for us to prosper. It is for us to give a hope at magandang future, knowing that God knows everything within us. He has already a big and a beautiful plan for us. Ngayon, ang tanong, pag, mapag, pag, pagtitiwalaan ba natin kung anong plano ng Diyos sa buhay natin? Ang tanong, magpapatuloy ba tayo kahit hindi na natin alam, hindi clear kung ano yung harapin natin sa mga susunod na sa mga susunod na araw, sa mga susunod na paglakad natin, hindi natin alam, pero we know and we are secured, we are assured on His promise in Jeremiah 29:11 that on His plans, we have a future, we have a good future, not to harm us, but to give us a good and beautiful future. A hope and assurance that will continually prosper us, that will allow us to prosper. Ngayon kapatid, ang tanong, pagkakatiwalaan mo ba ang Diyos sa pinangako niyang to? At sa pagtitiwalang iyon, magpapatuloy ang ine-expect ng Lord. Ang gusto lang naman ng Diyos ay pagkatiwalaan natin siya. We may not see the path that we have right now, but God knows everything. God sees the future. God sees our future. And ang gusto ng Lord ngayon is for us to take courage. To take courage, to do, and to continue para ma-fulfill yung magandang plano ng Lord sa buhay natin. In Job 14 verse 5, "Since his days are determined, and the number of his months is with you, and you have appointed his limits that he cannot pass." Sa ating lakbayin, our days are determined. Alam ng Diyos ang ating araw. Alam ng Diyos kung ano lang ang limitasyon natin. Alam ng Diyos ang lahat ng meron sa atin. But on the other side, He even knows, alam niya din kung ano yung future at kung ano yung magandang plano niya sa buhay natin. Nakikita niya. And it is for us na sa bawat weaknesses natin, itong weaknesses natin, but we know our God more. It is not, God wants us to trust yung plano niya, to focus on Him and not on our limitations, not on our weaknesses. For our days are on His hands, on His palms, and God wants only to trust Him. Ako po, personally, and sa ngayon po on my journey, I just want to thank God for His promises that assures me that He has a good plans on me, that He has a good future. Sa totoo lang po, nasa season ako ng testings, nasa season ako ng pagkakatiwalaan pa ba siya kahit na ganito na ang mga nangyayari sa buhay ko. But on His promise na we have our good future on His hands, doon mas lalong nabuboost tayo na pagkatiwalaan natin siya kahit ano man ang danasin natin, kahit anong battles ang hinaharap natin. Let's trust His. And on my conclusion, when things is not going around, go back to your source of strength. Go back to your source of strength. Kapag alam natin wala na talaga eh. Parang may mga pagkakataong nakakalimutan dahil sa mga sitwasyon, may mga pagkakataong nakakalimutan nating pagkatiwalaan ng Diyos. Sa journey natin, minsan we are all vulnerable sa mga attacks ng kaaway, but on our lowest point, let's take this an opportunity to go back on our source of strength. We know that our source of strength is Jesus. Jesus who will give us rest sa mga pagkakataong nangihina tayo. Go back to Him. Kapag alam nating wala na, at kapag alam natin ito yung journey natin, and alam natin, we know that we cannot, apart from Him, we are nothing. Go back to our source of strength and tuloy ang laban. For it is God who knows everything about us. And surrendering our life to Jesus, a life surrendered to Jesus, is trusting His plans. Kahit ano man ang mangyayari, magpapatuloy. At sa pagbalik natin, as we go back to our source of strength, lagi siyang open arms to receive us again with His unfailing love. His love that assures us. His love, it is the love of the Father. It's the love of Jesus to us that will enable us to go and continue again our journey.